Have you ever sat down to write a blog post, spent hours perfecting every word, hit publish, and then nothing? No traffic, no shares, no comments, just silence. It's frustrating, right? You pour your heart into creating content, but somehow it feels like you're shouting into the void. And if you've ever felt this way, trust me, you're not alone. But here's the thing, it's not your content that's necessarily the problem. It's more than likely the strategy that you're following. Hi everyone, I'm Tony from Thrive Themes, and today I'm going to show you how to turn things around with a content marketing strategy that actually works. But before I do so, just a quick reminder that this is your channel for all things marketing, WordPress, and building online businesses, and you're more than welcome to join us by hitting the subscribe button. Whether you're a new blogger or have been at this for years, by the end of this video, you will have somewhat of a step-by-step plan to attract the right audience, boost your traffic, and start seeing the results your hard work deserves. All right, let's dive in. Most bloggers think that if they just keep creating content, eventually the traffic will come. I mean, if you're putting effort into your content, surely people must come at some point. Not quite. The truth is, without a solid strategy, you can easily end up burning out and feeling like you're getting nowhere. It's not enough to create great content. You need to create the right content for the right audience and promote it in the right way. And that starts with defining your audience. The biggest mistake I see bloggers make is trying to appeal to everyone. Look, if you're talking to everyone, you're talking to no one. So how do you avoid this? The first step is to create what I like calling reader personas. Imagine your ideal reader. Who are they? I mean, what are their problems? What are they searching for online? The more specific you can get, the better. And I'll give you an example. Here at Thrive Themes, we have different type of personas. One of the personas that we like to write for are people that don't know anything about WordPress or web design or are technically limited when it comes to building something online, like an online business. And so a lot of our blog posts will be written in a non-technical way so that people that are looking to create a website find comfort in knowing that they can do so using our tools. And this is important. When you know exactly who you're writing for, your content becomes laser focused and your audience feels like you're actually speaking directly to them. And that's when engagement happens. But okay, so you figured out who your audience is, but how do you get them to find your content in a sea of millions of other blogs? Well, this is where SEO comes in. I know. I mean, SEO sounds intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. In fact, with a few simple steps, you can boost your search rankings and start getting organic traffic to your blog. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time digging into how to do this in this video because then it would end up being like a 15-minute video. But if you're interested in learning a little bit more about this, you can watch this video popping up on screen right now where I dig a whole lot deeper into this topic. Now, here's a question for you. Why stop at just a blog post? If you've already put in the effort to create great content, you can, and technically speaking should, repurpose it into different formats to reach even more people. Like this video. I mean, this video has been fully scripted, and this script is going to be turned into a blog post at some point in one way or another. And guess what? This video is also going to get chopped off into small fragments and segments that are going to get shared across different social media channels. I mean, think about how many different things you can do by taking your blog post and repurpose it into different formats. It's like squeezing all of the juice out of the content you've already created so you're getting maximum results without having to start from scratch every time. But let's try to be real. I mean, staying consistent with your blog it's hard. I mean, life gets in the way, and before you know it, it's been weeks or even months since your last post. And that is why it's crucial to have systems in place that help you stay on track. And one tip that I have for you here, which I try to follow here at Thrive Themes, I mean, I create videos on a weekly basis, and I write emails on a weekly basis, and I even write sometimes. So I do have a little bit of experience here, which is to try to set aside some time each week to simply create content. Like spend 4, 5, 6 hours creating as many blog posts or as many videos as you can, and even leave them scheduled on your website to go out when the proper time comes. Algorithms like it when websites put out content on an ongoing basis because they aid in helping bring people back online. This is why social media profiles and YouTube channels that create content on an ongoing basis tend to do better because the algorithms reward those accounts that keep bringing people back to spend time on their platforms. Publishing a blog and hoping people will find it is like throwing a message in a bottle into the ocean. I mean, come on, you need to actively promote your content if you want to see results. For example, try showing your blog on social media, but not just once. Change up the messaging and share it multiple times over the next few weeks. I do this on Twitter, for example. I'll share the link to a video that I've posted here on Thrive Themes YouTube channel, and I'll perhaps even share a segment of it, but I won't just share one segment. I'll share it multiple segments over multiple days and try to tease people into watching the whole video. You should definitely also be building an email list and send your latest post to your subscribers. If you're using Thrive Leads, this part becomes super easy. And then again, playing the SEO game can feel challenging and daunting, but it does help to do keyword research and analyze what type of content you should be working on to try to get some free eyeballs on your business by ranking at the top of search engines. Now, remember that once you have your content out there, the work isn't quite over yet. You need to track how it's performing and optimize it over time. What headlines are your readers engaging with? And, content decay is a real thing. This means that search engines will stop showing your content to people if you don't update it over time. So be sure to set aside some time to work on some of your most popular content pieces as time goes by. And there you have it, the roadmap to a content marketing strategy that can take your WordPress blog from crickets to a thriving community of readers. It's all about being strategic, consistent in making the most of your efforts. If this video helped you, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the Thrive Themes YouTube channel if you like this kind of content. We've got tons more like this coming your way to help you grow your online presence. And yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you soon. Thanks again.